Hold My Drink with Charleen and Ellie, a Go Loud original.
Why do women just say that numbers aren't a big deal, but then they get the 100k balloons when they hit 100k or whatever?
Because I think it's important, as well as numbers not being your main focus, it's also important to celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
Somebody that was in the bathroom with us went down to the counter and reported it to the manager. Like, there's two employees up there like fighting with each other.
Ooh.
Bad boys and a full stop. Why not? LOL.
They're never a good idea.
They're fucking grey crack. Anyway.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Hold My Drink with Charleen
and Ellie.
This is a podcast where I feel like it says all the time, but we just talk about a bit of everything.
Literally.
Just girly chats.
Anything
like your two best friends, two big sisters.
Yeah.
Or two whatever age sisters. We just talk about dilemmas, relationships, lighter topics. I was going to say casual topics, but that doesn't make any sense. Cats too. I have two cats. And yeah, we just want to create like a little safe space for you to listen to and an easy listen.
We hope you love listening. I love when people tell us that they're listening in the car.
Same.
That's my.
Or on their walks or in the gym.
I listen to it.
Really?
Yeah, plug it in the car.
I always listen to stuff when I'm doing something in my room, because I have to be listening to something to be able to do something.
To occupy your head, kind of.
Because I can't. If I cannot do one task if I haven't got something playing.
Really?
Yeah. Even a YouTube video in the background I'm not even watching.
I still find it surreal though when I'm in the car and it's just me and your voices over the car.
Come now, speak.
I just drive around smiling or laughing at ourselves. I'm like, oh,
we're so funny.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, go us. We're hilarious.
So we have some segments that are reoccurring in our episodes. We have German Word of the Week, where I teach us a little bit of German. We have the Secrets from the Stalls. Someone actually asked what Secrets from the Stalls is. Yeah. We kind of made it around a bathroom stall.
A drunk bathroom.
Yeah, it's stuff you'd tell a girl on a night out. Yeah. She'd help you with dilemmas, confessions, whatever. And we help you as well. We try help you. Yeah.
Try is the main word there.
Maybe fail.
And we do wait till I tell you.
Oh yeah, wait till I tell you. Yes, we do wait till I tell you as well. So we basically gives a little story of something that would be in a group chat, something exciting.
Or ridiculous.
Or something ridiculous. Or something that you're annoyed at in the world.
Yes.
Do you know? But today's episode, we're actually doing part 2 of Secret Life of Influencers, because we got a really good reaction the first time.
People love that.
Yeah, and there was so much we didn't answer.
I know, yeah.
Because it is, I feel like it's because it's such a new job that people are really curious about it.
Yeah, it's so broad though as well. Like, you can run with it in so many different directions.
Yeah.
And everybody's experience with it obviously is so different. So
definitely,
we can obviously only share our own kind of experience with it. But yeah, people loved it, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's a juicy question.
There was very juicy questions. As of right now, I'm actually in Mexico.
I'm so sad that she's not here.
Yeah. Well, I'm here right now, but when you listen to this, I'll be on a beach in Mexico.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
It will come out, oh my god, the episode's going to come out really early Mexican time. I have to get up and listen.
You'll be there on Wednesday. Will you arrive on Wednesday?
No, I arrive on Tuesday.
Oh.
Because you go back in time, don't you?
Sorry?
Wait, hang on.
Time traveling?
Wait.
Since when do you go back in time when you go on holidays?
No, you do, because Mexico's 5 hours behind, no? So you're going back in time.
Are you?
Yeah.
I have never heard of it.
We don't talk about it like that.
No.
Because when I went to New York there last week, my flight from Ireland was at 11 a.m. and I landed in New York at 1 p.m. But that's only 2 hours, but flight was 5 hours. Do you get me?
Oh my god, so you actually do time travel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically, yeah.
Is it going to be hot in Mexico when you're there? In December?
Yeah.
Does it be hot?
Yeah, it's be hot.
Really?
Yeah, between 20 and 30. I think like 25.
Oh, that's lovely though. Like, it's not like sizzling weather, but it's like...
So I'll be sipping on a margarita and listening to this podcast back.
Yeah. I'm just going to be so sad. She's leaving me for the whole month of December.
And then we're doing Miami after 10 days.
As you do.
And then Orlando.
I didn't like Miami when I was there.
Did you not?
No. I didn't get a good feeling about it. I don't know.
I'm kind of half thinking, like, will we want to stay in Mexico for a little bit longer?
Yeah, I just didn't really like Miami. I just thought it was, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it just didn't give me a good, like, it's not somewhere ever in my head that I'd be
You'd
like,
go back
there. Yeah.
No way.
And I've never been
offered. What about Orlando?
I've never been offered cocaine so much in my entire life than in Miami.
Stop.
Yeah.
On the streets?
Did I want to buy
on the streets?
Yeah,
oh my
god.
god.
Standing at the corners. Or like just driving by. It was mad.
Oh my god.
Orlando was amazing. I've been
okay, so you'd recommend Orlando?
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
That was great. But yeah, I don't know, something about Miami. I was just like,
Oh no.
Wouldn't run back there.
Yeah.
Maybe I did it wrong. I don't know. Maybe there's a better way of doing it. But Mexico is unbelievable. You're going to Tulum, isn't it?
Yeah, Tulum. I think it's called. I think I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I think it's Tulum.
Tulum.
Tulum is the right way to say it, I think.
Is that just like another island or whatever? Or another place?
It's another place. It's like an hour from Cancun. I haven't even organised it. Well, I will have by now, but away from the taxi to the hotel. Or the airport to the hotel.
Taxi will be fine.
Yeah. It's an hour.
You to stay in your resort though.
I know. That's why I'm like worried.
Don't be.
I'll be fine. Imagine I was like kidnapped by now.
We
only
left the resort once.
Did you?
Yeah, once.
Wow.
Yeah, and we went to a nightclub and it was a bit
dodgy. Was it Coco Bongos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you told me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm excited. What was the best holiday you've been on?
Did
you do New York at the same time you done Miami? No.
I did New York in January 2020.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Probably Florida. When we did Cancun though, we were living in Toronto at the time. So it was only like
wasn't that
5-hour flight or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's 10 for me.
Yeah, it was something just like really quick.
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't have to do that whole stopover thing, you know. But yeah, my favourite holiday was probably Orlando.
Yeah. Well, how long do you think you'd need there?
2 weeks.
Stop.
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely. We rented a car the last time we were there as well.
See, I'm not going to be driving. Dan doesn't have a full licence.
We drove to Miami and I did most of the driving over there actually.
Really?
I was really confident over there and I don't know why. We were driving a big 4x4
highways, no.
big fucking and I was like,
you're a good driver though.
I'm not really.
No, you are.
Am I?
Yeah, I think you're a good driver.
Until I absolutely nearly ploughed every bicyclist on the road. Jesus. It's just come out of nowhere, don't
I know.
Oh God.
I know. But so you done 2 weeks in Orlando?
I don't think I did
No,
2 weeks, but you'd need 2 weeks.
Really?
Oh yeah, like we could have stayed longer to fill in so
the
much
gaps.
more.
I think I'm doing 6 days, Miami 6 days, Orlando.
That's so fun.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
For
I must send you actually.
I'm going to watch the vlog.
Yeah.
I want to go to Volcano Bay. I remember your stories from back then.
Tapu. You get these little wristbands. Are
they like Apple Watches?
Yeah.
Caitlin was telling me about that today.
Waterproof and you can tap like if you want to buy things.
To pay for things.
And the lazy river in Volcano Bay. Oh my God. I think we stayed in it for like an hour and a half.
Stop.
It's so nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But I'd love to live over in America.
Oh no.
For a long time, but then come home. Like I'd love to do like a few months over there. I would love it.
Like I done 3 months actually in Boston.
Did you?
Yeah.
I have an uncle living in Florida.
Yeah.
And he's just living his best life.
I know.
Every time he's on the phone to my dad, he says, "Another day in paradise." And I'm like, oh.
Wow. But I think America's very different culturally. You think they're not, but they are.
I just love the food.
Oh, do you?
Oh my God.
I'm not mad on the food. It's nice, right? But then...
Could you eat it every day?
No. Yeah, that's what I
could.
mean. You could?
Yeah.
No. Because why is the portion so big?
The food in Toronto was kind of more or less the same.
Here.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love the snacks, the American snacks.
No, go away you and your fucking beef jerky.
Cheetos, no.
Sick of you. My God.
Oh, I got flaming hot Cheetos in New York.
I've never tried them. I like the original Cheetos. Isn't it so weird?
My mouth's actually watering thinking of
I
them.
hate cheese. But I love Cheetos. I love cheese strings. I love easy singles.
See, they're fake cheese. Fake.
I hate real cheese.
Real cheese is very strong.
It smells like something that fell out your bum. I don't like it at all.
Depending on what type of cheese you get. But no, I love cheese. But it gives me very bad stomach problems.
Yes.
Problems.
Pretty
Issues.
girl problems.
Issues. So, Wait Till I Tell You is a segment we do every week if you're new here. So, if you're in for like a bit of drama, like scandal or madness, basically something that someone pop in their group chat. And because this week is about influencers and about our careers, basically, I thought I'd do a little story about my first event as an influencer and kind of getting into the industry and all that kind of thing. So I went to my first event when I had, I think, 10,000 followers.
Oh,
it was. And I remember getting invited and I was like, OMFG, like, cannot wait.
OMFG.
Like, I didn't know anyone at that point. I feel like back then there was like less, what's the word, like...
Saturation, like?
Maybe less bloggers in general, that were especially smaller ones. There's way more now, 100%. So I was like, oh my God, I'm going to go. So I wore these little like pink army trousers and then it was Coca Brown. So I dressed like the Coca Brown bottle.
Oh, Jesus.
And then a black bodysuit and black heels. And I remember I walked in and I was like, oh my God, I don't know anyone. So I walked right up to this girl that I actually still talk to now and I was like, hi, I don't know anyone, so can I just stand with you? And she was so nice.
Fair play to go on your own. I still don't like going places on my own.
I don't think I do that now. I don't know how I done that.
I hate going to events on my own. I hate Hate it.
Yeah, it is nerve-wracking.
It just, but then when you're in it, it's fine. But it's the initial walking in, thinking of it.
Yeah.
That's why I like when brands invite you to things and they're like, you can bring someone if you want.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be another blogger person. Like I bring my mom to so much things and she loves it. But it's nice to always have that option that like if you were a bit nervous to go on your own that you could bring
that
someone.
it's there. Yeah, exactly.
But
and then they're just like
dressed like a tambo.
I can't believe it either. And it was a Coachella event, and I remember they were doing something. They were doing like a demo on stage, and they were like, have a big surprise for everyone here. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to Coachella.
Oh my god, you didn't.
No, in my head I was thinking. I always think the
best out of everything,
which is bad sometimes. Like, remember my mum and dad texted me.
Because you'd be let down a lot.
Yeah, no, they texted me on. I was coming back from holidays, or I think about out for the day or something. And my mum and dad both texted me separately, being like, when are you coming home? And I was like, oh my god, I'm getting a puppy. And Quiva goes, oh god, I would have thought someone died. And I was like, oh my, she was like, that's just the difference of our two mindsets.
And what was
like,
it?
Nothing.
They probably just wanted to see where you were.
Oh, they just wanted to see me, I think, because they were going away or something. I was like, for fuck's sake,
I'm getting a puppy.
But yeah, that was my first little event. And I think it went on for a few hours. I stayed with the two girls then that I'd met, and I felt like from there though, that's when my not career took off, but like once you're seeing it like event, it makes people like take a bit more seriously.
My mom always says anytime I'm invited to something, because some of the stuff you're invited to, like, it just wouldn't be your cup of tea.
No.
So some of the things I'm like, oh, I don't want to go. My mom's like, go, it's good for your reputation to be seen at
but
these
it's also not
things
good to be seen at everything.
No,
I don't think.
No,
it's a bit like
not leechy, but like, I don't know, something about it. I'm just like, who do you actually support? You're going to every Tom, Dick and Harry's.
It's like when someone goes to like someone else for their stuff all the time, like a beauty treatment or something.
Yeah.
Like every week.
Oh, a different one.
And you're like, that's not the best. You're saying that's the best person, and next week this is the best person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It just makes you not trust them. But
there's so many events on in December, and I'm so devastated that you weren't here.
I can't go to any of them. Oh, this is December.
Oh, fuck.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
La 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 la. I wouldn't even sing one festive song.
There's actually too many.
But yeah, that was my first little event.
Cutie.
That's the whole story.
Wait, what was the surprise that they had for you?
Oh, I think it was just a bottle of the Coachella bottle. So they changed the bottle then to purple. I was like, for fuck's sake, I'm wearing fucking pink. I'm wearing the Coke.
I dressed like the bottle on purpose and you changed it. Christ.
Okay, so for German word of the week this week, you can clearly tell this is not Charlene speaking.
Some people get mixed up. I've heard,
I know.
A lot of people have said,
why am I on Google Maps? Anyway, we're going to switch things up this week, and I'm going to try and say something in German. Okay?
Yeah.
So,
and we're still going to learn anyway. So.
Yeah, of course. We're just going to try and flip the script for a little minute. But do you want to say like a sentence that I'll write in and then I'll try and say it? You tell me it in English.
Why? Oh, sorry. Yes, in English. Yeah, I was like in German. You could say, I really enjoy recording my podcast.
Googly
So we're going to learn a whole sentence. This is German words of the week.
Yeah. I really enjoy
recording my podcast.
Okay, are you ready? How do you pronounce the B thing again?
Depends what word it is.
Right, I'll just give it a go. Ich gehe es sehr, meinen Podcast aufzunehmen. Was that good?
I can't. Let me see.
Let's listen to what Google Translate says it is. Okay. Wait, will I try it again? Ich gehe es sehr.
Genieß.
Oh, genieß.
Yeah.
Ich genieße es sehr, meinen Podcast aufzunehmen. Was?
Nehmen.
Yeah.
Nehmen.
Ich genieße es sehr, meinen Podcast aufzunehmen.
Now you say it.
Ich genieße es sehr, meinen Podcast aufzunehmen. Aufzunehmen. Yeah.
German in here. Yay!
That was a podcast.
We can add a sentence.
And it's true. And it's true.
Yeah. We can add a sentence to our list now. So if anybody wants to repeat that, you'll have people in the car now trying to repeat.
Yeah, I know.
So
say it out loud now.
That was
Ich
a bit
genieße es sehr, meinen Podcast aufzunehmen.
Aufzunehmen. What's that mean?
To record.
Oh, to record.
Yeah.
I like that word.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we're going to go into our questions again.
Yeah.
That we had from last time. So someone said, do you ever get anxious doing everyday things due to how many people know you guys?
Never.
No, because I don't realise that people know me.
People know me, yeah.
I'm like, I'd be munching around, or walking around and like munching on food and all, and someone's like, oh my God, I follow you. And I'm like, what?
I feel like my
I'm like,
mum
oh my God, people
worries.
could be looking at me like, and
my
I'm like,
mum would worry more than I would.
Really?
She's like, you're going out like that. I'm like, why
yeah,
wouldn't I?
yeah.
If I went out all dollied up to my eyeballs every day, sure, I'd only be doing myself like an injustice. Is
Yeah.
that what it's called?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not like that. So
You'd actually make yourself insecure. I remember me and
I
Dana.
used to be cautious smoking actually.
Do you know what? I get that. Yeah.
I used to be a bit dodge smoking.
Yeah.
I remember I was in Diva one night, like this is how long ago it was, Diva, and Connor texted me saying, "You're smoking, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." Well, like he knew
that
I'd
you
smoke
smoke,
when I
yeah.
drink. And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And he was like, "Someone's after sending me a picture of you having a smoke." And I was like, "That is so weird."
Telling on you like as if it's your
as
mother.
if he never knew or something, and as if it was going to cause chaos. He was like, he found it weird. He was like, "You're having a smoke, like, aren't you? I can see you," kind of thing. And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, someone's after sending me a picture of you." So I used to be cautious smoking. I'm not so much now anymore. I
No.
don't give a shit.
No, that's just something people do. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
and it's your choice.
other than that, no, I don't
No.
think there's anything that I'd
Me
be.
and Dana went to the drive-thru the other day with two of us in dressing gowns. Both of us, like.
Listen,
But no, I don't think so.
no.
But it's so funny. You ever see someone doing like a double take at you? They look
Oh
and
yeah,
then
when
they'll
you
be
know
like,
that they know who you are,
they
kind of
look
thing.
again, yeah.
Yeah.
And they try and make it really. Or
But
like,
I feel like I don't notice it as much. Like my friends would notice it before I would.
yeah. So does if
that
I'm out
mad?
with someone that I haven't really been with before, people are like, Jesus, why is everyone looking or something? And I'm like, I don't. Or when I first met Dano was like, what the fuck, people proper stare because they obviously recognise you.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, I don't really.
take much notice of it.
No. This is not a question, but it's like I don't really know. When influencers, not used, try too hard to be perfect. Example: too much filter, act posh, and purse lips.
Purse lips.
Purse lips, like
What's that? Oh, like
pouting. Yeah.
kiss.
I
I don't
I
think
don't
wrong with a
say it.
filter. I love a good filter. That just follow filter.
But I think we
Good.
all put on a little. What's it called?
I put on a work accent. It's like
Yeah, it's like a work
It's
phone.
like your phone.
Yeah.
Your phone voice. You know the way everybody's parent has or parents have.
Oh
a
my
phone
God,
voice?
yeah.
My mum's is so funny.
Yeah, same.
Everybody has that phone voice, or if you've ever worked in a job where you had to even use a phone,
Yeah.
you have that voice.
Yeah.
So I do find myself sometimes, if I look back on things, I'm like, why are you trying so hard to pronounce your
Yeah.
your words?
But
Like,
especially if it's for a paid job,
it's just
you want to be.
work.
You have to be professional.
yeah, of course.
Do you
There's
know?
an aspect of it that you want to just try and be your best self.
Yeah.
So I think when you're just chatting on your stories regularly, like you've not no worries,
No,
but like you're
yeah.
just kind of relaxed.
Yeah.
More relaxed, obviously.
Yeah,
Whereas
you're not
when
thinking
it's-
of what to say next.
Yeah, when it's paid work, I feel like so. I the voice thing I do get sometimes.
Yeah.
I can. Hopefully, it's not too bad if I ever do that.
Too much filter. What do you think? Oh, do you use filters?
Yeah,
You don't always though.
not always, but I
No.
love a good boomerang with
Yeah.
a filter when you're all done up.
Yeah, so do I. I do like that. I
Love
do use
that.
that sometimes.
I do love
But
a
I found
filter.
when I stopped using filters, I felt much better about myself.
Did you?
Because when I was using them, I'd be like, doing a filter, and then it would go off for a second. I'm like, oh my God, ew. And I was like, oh my God, this filter's actually
Aw.
making me feel not ew, like,
Yeah,
but like, do you know what I
yeah.
mean? It was making me feel bad without it. Then, so I just
know.
stopped. I was like, I'm going cold turkey. No,
I don't rely on them. No, I
No.
love a bit of Paris. If I don't do a filter, I might
Paris.
do
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bit of Paris
Mhm.
just to kind of just to smooth over things if I don't feel my best. But I don't know. Maybe I think I have it in my head. My DMs would be even fucking more dry if I
what?
stopped using filter.
no.
Good Christ.
But I think some of them like alter your face so much.
Completely. No, I don't.
Do you know what I mean?
I think there's different ones that the ones that like give you, my sister
Give you big lips.
give you an extra lips. And
Yeah.
all. Like I don't like them. I like the ones that just give a color to the screen.
Yeah,
You know those
yeah,
ones?
yeah. Or
The
grainy.
retro cam.
Yes.
You know all those ones, and it just
Yeah.
gives a bit of a. Those ones I kind of like.
Yeah, but there's some that are like that. I'm sure make people end up getting surgery to look like that.
Like that's so weird,
Definitely, like 110%.
isn't it?
Someone asked, "What's the worst hate comment you've ever gotten?"
I don't think it's ever like I feel like I've been called everything under the sun, so none of that really affects me anymore.
just rolls off
It
her back.
literally like fat, ugly or shit makeup.
Yeah.
Like none of that really bothers me anymore. But I think I know you're going to agree with me on this. When it's to do with somebody who isn't,
Oh, isn't
like,
you?
when it was turned on my family and I was told like that my family were all going to be murdered, like they were going like just mad shit. When that started,
Yeah,
that was probably the worst part of it.
yeah,
Anything about me, I couldn't give a
Yeah.
shiny shy.
yeah,
I really don't care.
yeah. No.
Have you ever been scammed by a brand or company?
Scammed.
Is that the words you'd use?
Yeah, I suppose in a way. I don't know if I'd call it scammed, but at one point, some brands will take too long to pay.
Oh,
an advantage of you, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I won't say too long to pay because they're meant to be 30 days.
Is it? Or
Yeah.
is it if it's in a contract, it has to be 30 days?
Yeah, but usually on your invoice it will say 30 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you feel you're authentic as to who you are when you're working as an influencer? Yeah.
I think so.
I
I'd like to think so.
Yeah, and I think that's just that's a benefit to the job, that you can be yourself and be
That's
paid
true.
to be yourself. Kind of.
That's true.
Is
Yeah,
that a good way?
that's
of putting it?
very true. But I think, do you ever notice anyone who's not?
Authentic.
Yeah.
You can spot them a mile away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spot them a mile away.
It's definitely in the job. I feel like that's the bad thing about influencing. Like, one negative is that once one person does something wrong,
Everybody's painted with the same brush.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you still get that Sunday night fear before another week of work?
No,
No.
I love my job, my
I know.
life.
I love it, but I miss working with people.
Do you?
Yeah. I missed me and Quiv were in Mac the other day actually, and the two of us were just like, because the both of us worked on a counter at the same time.
Yeah, that's true.
So the two of us were just like, oh, you'd miss the buzz this time of year, especially working on a counter.
Yeah.
Great fun.
But it's like you only remember the good times. It's like after a breakup.
Oh,
we just remember the highlights.
We had a fight on counter one day, and
No,
somebody
you didn't.
reported us to England. Yeah, we had a fight. I was her trainer. She came in after me, and I was her. I was the trainer of the
Oh
store,
my
the store
God.
trainer. So I was training them all on makeup one day, and like, she's my sister. We're gonna fight, for fuck's sake. So the two of us were killing each other on counter. She stormed off, and I went up to the bathroom, and we were killing each other up in the bathroom. And because the two of us had England lanyards on, they went. Somebody was passing by, or somebody was.
Oh, you weren't actually on the counter.
No,
when
somebody
you were
that was
fighting.
in the bathroom with us went down to the counter and reported it to the manager. Like, there's two employees up there like fighting with each other. They shouldn't be representing the brand like that and all. And my manager had to be like, oh, those two, they're just sisters. Like, take no notice of them. They're actually sisters.
Oh my God, the fact someone actually done that. It's
I was
weird,
like,
isn't it?
Yikes.
Someone said, do you find it overwhelming?
Yes.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
Especially at Black Friday.
And you have a pain in your face there.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
can be.
There's just so much things to think of all the time. I forget. If I didn't have my
Yeah.
management, I'd be absolutely fucked.
Yeah.
And still at that, I have them, and I'm still absolutely fucked sometimes. I just leave everything to the last minute.
There's a lot, yeah, because especially with all the different channels that you have, like you have your TikToks, your Instagram, YouTube, it's like you always have to think of something.
There's something new that you have to think of.
Yeah. And also the amount of items that we have is overwhelming.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Do you find it hard on nights out that you can't unwind properly because of the public know you?
I still do.
Yeah.
I feel like, why shouldn't you?
Yeah.
So
I
what
still
if the
end up
public
on
know you?
I still end up on the floor.
With your knickers down.
Yeah.
Not like that, but
No,
like,
not like that. Knickers around the ankles in New York in my room.
No, I still would.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd enjoy yourself if you went out. Like, there's a level to it as well. Like, I feel like, I don't, like, obviously we're known in the job that we're in, but I'd never see myself as like surely there's people in Ireland who can't go on nights out, like,
Yeah.
and really, really let loose because of who they are.
Yeah.
But
I
don't
feel like I think Irish people are more reserved than maybe other countries though. I don't think they'd come up as much to
Do you
someone.
think?
As in, like, if there was a big celebrity going out in Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think? I
Yeah,
don't know. I feel
they
like Irish
wouldn't-
people are a bit more to themselves.
They wouldn't go over to them
Yeah,
kind of thing.
maybe out of
Yeah.
pride or something. I don't know. Next one is: do you not worry that you girls promote fast fashion that's unsustainable and killing our planet? I actually, do you know what? To be honest, the last like couple of months, I said it to Ellie. Remember I said to you the other day.
About re-wearing your stuff or something.
I was like, I'm just concerned. Like, I just have.
Oh, yeah.
I've been starting to, because I think before it's really easy to be ignorant to it and say, well, that's just my job, blah, blah, blah. But like, I think I'm really starting to think about what I can do and maybe
Conscious of it.
maybe my future collabs, what I will do, what I won't do, what I can do to help. Yeah, because if I was in Glasgow for see my agency, my management's over there, and COP26 was on.
What's that?
It's like the world meeting of all the world leaders, and like Leonardo DiCaprio was there and all, because he's real into his environmental things, and they were all there, and we were at this thing, and there was a girl walking through the crowd, and it was like a big statue of a girl, and she's carrying around a tree behind her, and she travelled from like Greece. They brought her all the way from Greece, like all the way through Europe up to Glasgow, and the tree was like her. It was the end of the world, and she's finding a place to plant the tree or something. And it really, I don't know, it like proper like shook me or something. I was like, fuck. And apparently if we don't change anything in the next 7 years, the world's going to be irreversibly damaged, and think that is scary. Like,
Oh no.
yeah, 7 years is all we have. Like,
Jesus Christ.
and it's really easy to be like, oh well, I won't be around then, but all are. And like, imagine the world just ending. Like,
I'm definitely not very conscious with it, which is very.
but I
bad on
wasn't.
my heart,
I
on my
wasn't
part.
though. But it's like, but when I seen that, I was like, fuck.
I think, like, on one hand of it, I think, as bad as it is, and this is not an excuse for it, as bad as it is, fast fashion is always going to be around.
Yeah.
It always will be around,
Yeah.
and that's not an excuse to be promoting it and stuff. But on another hand, then it's our job. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely don't. Since I'm doing this job, I definitely don't buy half as much clothes as I used to, because of the fact that it is a job and I get them anyway. Not get them anyway, but like,
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to go out and spend so much because I already have so much, or I'll try and keep what I've had
Yeah.
before and reuse it and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I was always a big shopper anyway.
Yeah.
So
Like,
I
I
don't think
remember-
the job has made me get much more things.
Do you remember being younger and buying an outfit for a weekend and never ever wearing it again?
Yeah.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm not being seen in that. I wore it
Yeah.
last weekend.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something I need to be more conscious of. But I also do think that it is just going to be a factor in
Yeah.
the influencer world.
And also, I think it's not right to
brands are
assume
becoming more
sustainable.
conscious.
They
Yeah.
are,
Like a
yeah.
lot of the boohoo stuff
Well, they
that
have
I
to.
wear
they have to.
is really sustainable.
Yeah.
But what did you say? You don't think it's fair?
People like bashing influencers for promoting it because
pressure.
because it's also a thing that happens gradually. You don't all of a sudden drop all your contracts. Well, you
Yeah.
can, but like
If you wanted to.
I think it's a gradual thing, and I also think you don't know what's happening behind the scenes in someone's life, how sustainable they are in other ways.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't know what else they're doing.
Like, do you have recycling bins at home?
God,
do you
yeah.
have separate bins and all? Yeah.
My mum would make me stick my hand in the bin. I have
Yeah,
a food
same.
bin and all.
My mum was
we
like,
call it the
"Wash
potty,"
that.
and I don't use it. It makes me sick.
Yeah.
She has it under the sink, and the
Yeah.
smell of it, I'm like, I'm not touching that potty
But
thing.
you know what I mean? Little stuff like that,
Yeah,
or like reusing a water bottle. Like, I just think there's other ways to help as well.
as well.
And don't bash someone just because you see them promote the likes of
a
a fashion brand.
Yeah.
Do you know? Yeah. And also, I know people say that influencers are the ones doing it, but like, it's also normal people buying from the places. I know we're probably influencing them to buy, but also we're not,
Yeah,
because not everyone.
they're going to do that
needs to
regardless
be
if we
Yeah,
show it or not.
yeah. But I think we definitely do. I want to take more responsibility
Yeah.
for, definitely in 2022. It's a goal. Wait, is it 20? Yeah.
Yeah.
2022.
There was a question the last time, the first part that we did of this topic, and it was basically just saying like numbers shouldn't be
Or why do influencers say that numbers aren't a big deal, but then they get
the 100k balloons when they hit 100k or whatever? Because I think it's important, as well as numbers not being your main focus, it's also important to celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
You're absolutely allowed. There's nothing wrong, whether it's 5k or 500k.
Or one follower.
It doesn't matter what it is. Like, celebrating little milestones in your career, if it is your career,
Yeah.
is absolutely allowed.
And just because you celebrate something doesn't mean it's your whole life. Because
yeah.
that person's basically saying that you're saying it's not about that, but then you're happy about it. That's like me saying your job isn't that important to you, but then you get
You get
a
a
raise.
promotion.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you're happy, you celebrate.
Yeah, it's like, why are you celebrating that?
Yeah,
You don't like your job.
you said you didn't really like it though.
Like,
You're
you're still allowed. Like, I know I'd say people get the ick looking at the numbers, but like,
Yeah. I don't
let them
fucking
have their
care.
moment.
Let me I got slated on Twitter
Did you?
for getting my 30k balloons, and I remember it was actually even worse because I was having a really shit like time at that time. It was like a couple of weeks. I was just really sad. That's what I mean. And Creve only said to me the other day, she was like, you were so sad that week, and we got them.
Yeah.
Her mum actually got them for me for a surprise,
Like,
and I put
do
them
you
up
know
being
what I
all
mean?
happy with myself because
Yeah.
felt nice, like
Thrilled
whatever.
with yourself, which you
Yeah,
should be,
and
of
then
course.
fucking people
I
just
know.
rip it down.
I got them for 100k
Yeah,
when I came home from Toronto.
Toronto.
I remember I had them.
Yeah, yeah.
That was when I had it.
if that bothers someone, get a life.
Unfollow it. Like, just.
But like honestly, if someone's happiness in no matter what they do, that's not
Numbers are
hurting
not,
anyone.
yeah.
Yeah. If that makes you unhappy, like, have a look at yourself. It
Yeah.
makes you actually physically annoyed.
it says more about you than it does the person with the,
Yeah.
the 40.
like if you cringe, you cringe. That's grand. But like,
yeah, we all cringe.
we all cringe at things. But like, I think
don't-
it's nice to just cringe.
I
Like,
don't think it's that serious.
it's not that deep.
It's really
I say that
not
about everything.
deep,
It's not
yeah.
that deep. And life's too short.
I know.
Like that could be the last thing you ever celebrate. And not to sound morbid, but
No,
like, do you know what I mean?
You never know what's
You
around the
don't
corner.
know. So celebrate everything while you
Life
can.
is weird.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's a good note to end this Q&A on.
Yes,
Life's too short, people.
it is.
Do what the fuck you want. So we are doing our Secrets from the Stall segment, which is basically your dilemmas, confessions, secrets, whatever you want help with. We're not Bible, like we always say.
God, no.
Yeah, so please take it with a pinch of salt.
Yes.
But since they're so popular and since we're getting literally more and more in each week, we decided to do a little extended version for you.
I
so
love this.
So do I.
It's so entertaining.
I feel like
find it
a
so,
bad therapist.
Yeah.
An awful therapist.
I find it so juicy.
Yeah. And I love seeing all the different issues that people have.
All the different things.
And I hope we actually help people.
I hope we help ourselves. Like, I think some
know.
of these things, like when
Yeah.
when I hear myself giving advice, I'm like, bitch, take your own advice too.
It's so easy to give it.
Isn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
So it's helping us as well. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the little extended version. And as always, we'll have them up every week for you to send them in. So we're going to get right into them. So first up, we have red flags from a boy after only talking for a few weeks. I think by this she means she's getting red flags from a boy. And what do you do?
After only a few weeks.
After only a few weeks.
If it's starting that early. Dun, dun, dun.
I feel like it's so easy to, it's easier said than done to like ditch them. But like, I feel like sometimes it makes it even more like the more sometimes. Do you get me?
If you can spot red flags.
Yeah.
You're like a bad
You're just
boy.
like, yeah, no, yeah. Not like that, but like, it kind of makes you be like, but maybe like it's just,
I think a big thing that we do when we spot red flags is we think we can fix them.
yeah, that.
Isn't
Yeah,
that-
yeah, yeah.
Isn't that a trait that
Yeah.
I think girls have?
Yes.
You want to be the one to like fix him.
Change
Not
him.
fix him, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Change the bad habit that you see.
You're never going to be able to.
No.
Very probably rarely that happens.
A leopard never changes its spots.
No, I think boys
that what
need to fix themselves.
Yeah.
And in general, people, it's hard to fix them when you have to let them do it. But
They have to want to do
yeah.
it.
But I think the first few weeks should be when they're on their best behaviour. So if they're already showing red flags in the first few weeks, it's probably only going to get worse and worse.
Yeah.
Them flags are going to keep appearing, like.
Yeah. And I think they definitely will.
So I'd say,
I wonder if she said it to him. Has she brought them up to him?
I feel like boys that are like that would be like, oh my God, you're crazy.
Or they just try and
Wouldn't
pass
they?
it off as
Like manipulative.
Yeah.
So I think I think it sounds really dramatic, but end things like, just don't settle for fucking shite. Especially this early on. Like, because they're literally seeing, well, I don't know if they're seeing each other, but a few weeks and he's already.
And we're
acting
sure
up.
that's probably the easiest time. Not
Yeah.
the easiest time, but like
Yeah,
at least you
yeah.
haven't. You're not gone down a big 4-year relationship road, and
Yeah.
the red flags are still happening. So I'd
Yeah.
say this is the time to
And you won't fix them, so.
and call it quits. The next one then that we have in is my ex is texting me, but he has a girlfriend the last year. Am I wrong that I want to reply?
Oh.
I don't think you're
I don't
wrong
think
that you
so.
want to reply.
No.
I think once somebody had some sort of a part in your life, it's
Yeah.
not wrong that you'd
No.
want to be like replying.
Yeah. And I think that you're obviously going to be curious as to what he wants from you.
Yeah,
Because he's
what's
probably
he
texting you
texting
being like, hey,
Miss you.
can we talk?
Yeah.
And you're like, obviously you want to be like, okay, tell me. But do you tell the girlfriend then? I don't think I would. Does that sound really bad? I don't think I'd mix in with that. That's like a new thing. Like I wouldn't be probably texting him back, but I also wouldn't tell the new girlfriend that he's been texting me.
Like I wonder, is it just harmless? Like
Is that bad? Is
not
that
checking in, but like
Yeah.
no, it's not bad.
Yeah, like maybe he wants to just know how you've been.
Yeah. He's
But
a
I feel like
relationship and you're
her
not.
saying my ex has texted me means more.
Yeah. No, I don't think you're wrong that you want
No.
to reply.
No. But maybe if you are on a chat, like, and if it is just a catch up, keep it as just catch up.
Yeah.
Don't let it be like, oh, what are you doing today?
Or if
How's your
he's-
week? How's your month?
Yeah.
No, like,
If he's wanting to get in touch to try and like
rekindle.
yeah,
Be like, yeah, break up with your girlfriend and then come
and
back
then
to
come back to me, yeah, and then we'll speak.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think you're wrong at all.
me. No,
for
I think
wanting to
most
reply.
people would want to reply.
Yeah, it's what's that called? Human nature, curiosity.
Yeah, human nature.
Kind of thing.
exactly.
Yeah. So no, you're not wrong.
So next up, it says, girls, my boyfriend's friend, a girl, is constantly sending voice notes and ringing him crying about her problems. It's like she's using him as an emotional crutch. It's never bothered me until it actually started affecting his daily life. I know they're friends, but he's my boyfriend and I feel like she's crossing the line as he has a girlfriend. They were never that close in the first place, but she has a big group of girlies around her. Do I say something? God, the fact that it's starting to affect his daily life.
That's
it
a
must be a
problem.
lot.
Yeah. But if she has a big group of girlies around her, why is she ringing him?
Him,
Right.
yeah. That's a lot.
It's I think the fact that the voice notes and the ringing him crying is with her problems. It's not just general like friendly
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. She obviously sees him as an emotional coach, like the girl said, and sees him as someone to lean on and tell everything to, but like that's not always okay.
Like I wonder, is she thinking, does she want to look like that type of girlfriend that texts the fella's friend to say like, here, you need to like
back off. It's hard as well if she is going through problems. Is that why she's ringing him, do you know? And then texting her.
I think maybe get the boyfriend to say it to her.
I feel like, do you know what? I feel like boys aren't as good either as being an emotional coach as we would be. Yeah. Do you know, if a girlfriend is ringing you crying, like we're better to deal with it, whereas it's affecting his life. I feel like boys find it hard to deal with girls' problems. They don't know how, bit more.
Yeah, he's probably like the fact that it's affecting his daily life, because he probably doesn't know what to say. He probably doesn't.
Yeah.
What does he do?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They feel kind of at a loss with it. But I think maybe even talking to, I don't know if you're friends with his group of girls, or sorry, her group of girls, but maybe asking me like, has she been talking to you about these problems? Like, talk to them as if you actually care, which you probably do. Yeah. Like, care about the girl's well-being and kind of get it that way. Because if the girls all say, oh no, she's been fine, then it's like, why is she not telling anyone else apart from him? Do you know, it's not fair on him. Or get him to text one of the girls as well. That'd probably be a better option. And see. But that's a hard one.
That's a very hard one.
Yeah.
Never been in that situation.
I think first of all, try and get him to say something to the friends.
Oh, yeah.
Or her. But I think to the friends is a better place to start. And if the friends say we have heard nothing about it, then he might say to her and be like, look, I've been talking to your friends and they haven't heard about any of this. I'm just confused as to why you're kind of putting it all on me. It sounds selfish, but in a way you can't have someone putting every single
all their problems
on you. Do you know what I mean?
You carry that burden.
You carry it. Yeah, and he must be a very empathetic person to feel that way.
Because it's affecting him.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh bless.
That's really hard. But yeah, definitely what I just said. Yeah.
The next one that we have then is, my boyfriend wants to move away in the summer and is telling me that we won't last. Do I end it now? Yes.
What a lovely man.
What a dick. Why is he telling you we won't last? If he's never let a man tell you twice that he does not want you. I saw that on TikTok.
Oh.
But I don't know why it's twice. Never let him once tell you that he doesn't want you.
Yeah. Oh my God, I like that.
But the fact that he's telling you, hi, we won't last. So
what are you doing then? Why are you with me?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah. What are you wasting my time for?
Does he want you to like beg for him? Ew.
Ew. Ick.
Ew, I've never done that.
Ew. Are they moving away together maybe? Is that what she means?
I think just him.
He's moving on his own?
Yeah.
Why isn't she going?
Maybe it's like a J1 visa.
Can you not bring someone on a J1?
No, I didn't bring mine on J1.
Can you go for a long holiday though? No.
Well, you can do a graduate visa as well, which is a year. You can be moving for college, which is 6 months or something. So it could be something like that.
Yeah, I'd end it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even move. Even if you offered, don't even move with him.
The fact is, I think just it's more the fact, like, if that was...
He obviously has no faith.
Yeah, if that was a different way, like if she was coming to us just saying like that she's worried how they'll last or whatever. But the fact that she's literally telling us, he told you we won't last.
Yeah, listen to him. When someone tells you something, listen to their words.
Oh, yeah.
He's telling you how he feels about you. He's telling you what he thinks. And that is fucking rude.
That is fucking rude.
And you deserve better than that.
I definitely think end that.
Yeah.
Squash that.
110%.
Bye.
Next one is, met a man, not the best looking, but the nicest human ever. Do looks really matter?
Aww.
I like, to a certain extent.
You have to obviously be attracted to someone, I think.
Like Pete Davidson is like a good looking man. He's not like, he's not. Well, maybe not. Like he's a decent looking man.
It's grand, like.
Yeah, grand. But look him getting Ariana Grande and Kim Kardashian.
I know.
Just shows he looks and everything. Because they could both be with the like most unreal person in the whole world.
But I also don't believe when people are like, looks, I don't go for looks, I go for personality. No, you big fat liar.
Yeah.
Shut up. You're not gonna you can't look at a personality. If you walked into a room and like you're naturally gonna be drawn to somebody that you find attractive.
Yeah.
You can't tell.
That's the first thing you see.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It is, obviously. But
I think when someone is like kind and like nice, it just makes them better looking then as well, doesn't it?
That all grows on you as well.
Because you ever know people like that, you're like, they're not the best, but like they're actually, because they're so lovely, it shines through them. Like,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It looks really matter.
Also, when you get old, everyone gets awful looking.
Jesus.
We're all going to be wrinkly little ball sacks.
We have no hope, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you know what I mean? The only thing that stays the same is your eyes. when you grow older.
Do they?
Yeah, isn't that really nice?
That's such a
Just your
lovely thing,
eyeballs,
isn't it?
like not
Just the actual
just
physical
eyeball.
ball. Also, I'm thinking that as well. No, I actually don't know what I was going to say there in my head.
Don't people
went.
say you can't have sex with personality?
Oh, you can?
I think I've heard people say. I think that's a saying.
Is it? That's
Yeah, because you have to be
dreadful.
sexually attracted to them.
Yeah.
Because I think then it doesn't like you could have a nice looking person now and not be sexually attracted to them. But same obviously with someone who's not good looking, not best looking. But no, I don't think they're the be all and end all. But I do think they matter in a way.
To an extent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one that we have coming in is
Ooh.
bad boys and a full stop. Why/why not? LOL.
They're never a good idea.
They're fucking grey crack. Oh, anyway. I would not know.
No.
Bad boys. Why do we like them? I think it's the whole fixing mentality again. I think it's the thing of being like,
Maybe it's that like if they're like a bit like dangerous. That's like
who do you hang around?
it's like
dangerous.
I don't know. Like I don't think I've actually ever been with a bad boy.
What defines
But like,
a
do you
bad
ever
boy?
see? Do you remember in Hannah Montana?
Why do I keep thinking of a man in a leather jacket? I don't even know
Yeah,
anyone
yeah,
that
yeah.
owns a leather jacket.
Yeah. Or like the men in Greece. even though
Why?
they're not
Yeah,
even-
Greece.
Yeah.
Why was Greece in my
No,
head?
do you know what pops into my head? The fella from Hannah Montana. That was like the bad boy. He was like, there was two of them that she couldn't pick between. But one of them was like, they're always with dark hair, aren't they, in films and
Yeah,
all? They're
yeah,
just like, they're just the pricks, but you somehow like
Love
them.
them.
Yeah.
Why and why not?
I think the older I get, the less I'd be into that though.
A bad boy?
Yeah. Do you know in movies when you're younger, you'd like the bad boy, but now you're like, oh, he's actually a dickhead.
You're actually scared of him. Like,
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
um,
Thinking he's great.
like I think that, like, what is a bad boy? I think we all have different,
Yeah. Versions of it.
of what a bad boy is.
I think it all stems down to that, like, confidence, because someone who's a bad boy, I feel like would be someone who doesn't give a fuck about like anything,
Yeah.
or like rules and all that, and that comes from confidence.
A
I
rule
think
breaker.
a rule breaker. So I think that comes from confidence. So that's where that all comes from.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't think you should ever ask yourself why not.
Yeah, fuck it. Like,
Fuck it, you have to every now and
don't get
again.
arrested with them. Like,
So if you're doing anything illegal, like, but
and don't try to fix them, and probably don't be in a long term relationship with them.
yeah, probably tell yourself that before going near them.
Yeah.
That okay, it'll just probably be a fling.
And usually they only want flings, aren't they? Like,
Yeah, and if that suits you, listen,
do it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no.
Get your bad boy and run with him. The last one then is my ex still calls me and tells me he loves me and misses me, but won't text me. What do I do?
I don't get that. Is that like you just want to leave a paper trail?
Doesn't want to leave a trace. That
Of
gives me
what?
that vibe.
Does it?
Yeah. Because maybe he has her name under something else in the calls.
Have you ever done that?
What?
Change someone's name in your phone?
I think I did, but not for that reason. I think it was for like, I can't remember why I done it, but I have.
Yeah, I have.
Not for have you?
Yeah.
Changed someone's name.
Yeah.
So
no,
someone
you
else would
find
come
out.
up.
Yeah. In case it rang. You were like, oh, couldn't be looking at that now.
Oh,
Just change it to a different
that's
name.
good though, because you wouldn't have that anxiety.
Yeah, you just see it ringing and you're the only one that knows who it is.
You bad girl.
Won't text me. I think that's so weird.
I think that's really weird.
like, if I wonder if she texts him, would he just
do you
not
know
reply?
what? Oh my god, I have it. I have cracked
What?
it out. Because you can't record if you can't prove what someone said on a phone call, but you can screenshot a text message.
Oh,
That is.
yeah.
That's honestly,
Oh, yeah.
he's actually a smart man.
He
but a
is
bad man.
Smart man. Bad man, but a smart
Bad man, but a smart man. That's what it is. 100%.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because he obviously wants to tell her he loves her, but doesn't. If he sends it in a text, she can go show her friends, or like, because he can always deny a phone call.
Why, is he
can say,
mortified or
I didn't-
something?
probably.
Aw.
Well, not mortified. Maybe he's maybe she has a new boyfriend.
Or maybe he has a new girlfriend.
Yeah, or
That's-
seeing someone.
Definitely what it is. What do I do?
I wonder if she's
His
texting
phone
him and
would
he's not
text.
replying though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Do you
thinking.
think that's what it is? I didn't text him, or when he's on the phone next time, or if you do answer, just be like, "Why do you not text me?" Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Tell me your speaker's broken and you can only text.
Or if you love me so much, why do you want to? Or miss me so much, why don't you want to just text and chat?
Yeah.
Like, why is it always a phone call?
It's like she's a secret or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely pull him up on it.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Bunch of bad men everywhere.
yeah. And what have you got to do is he's next anyway.
Yeah.
The worst that's gonna happen is
You won't talk to
he
you?
don't talk to you, and then you know exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Little shit.
Where his intentions lied, is that what I say?
Where is lie? Lie.
Lay
Yeah,
or
yeah.
lied?
No, lie.
Lie.
Lie. Where his intentions? Where his true intentions lie.
Oh.
Yeah. So I really hope you enjoyed that episode. I hope the secret from the stalls were helpful.
Yes.
And yeah, we really enjoyed
Any
this
topics
episode.
you want us actually to touch on?
Yeah,
let us know.
there's room
Yeah,
for more.
Well, we love you so much, and we hope you enjoyed this week's podcast.
Love you.
Bye.
Subscribe to this podcast for free on the Go Loud app.